feel very anxious to open up with people whenever I meet someone. I feel uncomfortable and I just run away. Is it some mental issue or I don't fit in the society? What do I do?
So, you're overly anxious about meeting people, interacting with people. You have heard of a word called yoga. When I say yoga, you're immediately thinking of twisting yourself? No. The word yoga means union. Union means, see, in your perception of life, there is you and there is the world. So it is you versus the universe, actually. You versus the universe is a bad competition to get into. Hello? You have any chance of winning this? You get into competition with the universe. Is there a chance to win this competition? No. You don't compete with the universe. So we found a way called yoga. Yoga means union. That means consciously you obliterate the boundaries of your individuality, so there is no such thing as you and universe, it feels like one. You need to do little bit of yoga, otherwise your mind will get twisted out with all kinds of ideas, emotions and opinions. If you open it up a little bit, if you obliterate your boundaries of your individuality, it's very easy because when you sit here, you see this person as a part of yourself, you have no nonsense about this one, whether it's a man or a woman or a child or an animal, you have no problem. With everything you will communicate absolutely because you have opened up your boundaries. If you have concretized your boundaries, this is me, then with this you'll always have a problem. If it's a man, it's one kind of problem, if it's a woman, another kind of problem, it's an animal, other kind of problem. I will tell you. This may sound I've been telling people, whether you are at complete ease with life or not, how to find out, somebody asked me recently, I said, we can give you a cobra test. Cobra test means right from my childhood, I have been in the jungles of Western Ghats. In the wild, many of these animals, particularly if they're venomous, their way of perceiving life is through the chemistry. They're looking at your chemistry. If you show little bit of anxiety, they will go for you, otherwise they won't. So if you can just pick up a cobra like this, not by holding it by its head and all that, simply like this, and if he's not disturbed, that means you're at ease. If he goes for you, you are not at ease. It's a cobra test. I'm putting some people through cobra test just to check if they're really at ease. I can go and pick up a cobra anytime, he just comes to me.
Seemingly alive. Huh? Seemingly alive, all of them.
Of course she's asking if they're alive See, when I lived in jungles by myself, no outside support, the only technological equipment I have is a HMT watch, okay? And no phone, no torch, no nothing, in the jungle by yourself, and food. So people always wondered, how does he survive for weeks? Well, I drank up a lot of honey. Honey, beehives are there. Beehives are always built on that branch of the tree where a bear cannot get. Western Ghats is full of sloth bears, they will go there and drink up the honey. So the bees will build it in such a branch where if the bear goes there, the branch will break because of its weight. So now I slowly creep up. I always kept a little extra tube on my petrol tube in my motorcycle, just 14 to 18 inches long plastic tube. I will go stick it into the hive and just drink up half a liter to 1 liter of honey, just keeps me going for the day. But the bees think I'm just one more big bee. If you show little anxiety, they will bite you. If 8, 10 of them bite you in your face, you will suffocate to death. If they bite you inside your mouth, even one will do, it'll kill you. But I always drank honey and I survived. They never ever bit me because they're looking at your chemistry. So it's time You work upon bringing yourself to ease, not just with other people, just with life. The life that you are must be at ease. If you are not at ease, you will never realize your full potential. Above all, see, in every human being, there is a certain genius. But 99% of the people live and die without ever opening up the genius within themselves. If it has to open up, if the true potential within you have to open up, your life should come to ease. There is a whole science and technology called yoga, not just twisting and turning, approaching how to handle your body, how to handle your chemistry, how to handle your energies, how to handle your mental fluctuations. If you bring this to a certain level, you are at ease. When you are at ease, if there is this person, that person, animal, devil, whoever comes, you're at ease. You being at ease is most important. Otherwise, you will not experience life the way it is. In agitation, everything is distorted.
Does that explain the fears from the other ideology, ideas, thoughts, the anxiety and stress from the future and the prominent… is now a prominent feature of a human being in 21st century? How did big part of people nowadays got trapped in this vicious circle of frustration, misery and collective rage?
See, if you look at it, what happens within a human being is entirely caused by him or her within themselves. Your joy and misery happens within you. Pain and pleasure happens within you. Right now, actually, even what is light and darkness happens only within you. Because what is light for you is darkness for some other creature. This is all the way it is happening within us, or in other words, the very basis of your experience is within you. When the very basis of experience is within you, should you not determine what is the nature of your experience? If you did determine what is the nature of your experience, would you make it pleasant or unpleasant for yourself? Definitely pleasant. If there is a choice right now within you, either to be blissful or stressful or miserable, what's your choice? Definitely to be blissful. So this ability to exercise this choice is something that we have not spread across in the society. We have not brought this into our children's lives. We have not made this a part of our education, that the most important thing for a human being is that you are a wonderful human being. If you are a wonderful human being, when you are feeling wonderful within yourself, you naturally do wonderful things to everybody. When you are feeling horrible within yourself, you will do horrible things to other people. And every human being can notice this. When they're happy, if you meet them, they are wonderful people. If you meet them when they're miserable, angry, frustrated, whatever else, they can be nasty human beings. So this dimension of life has been neglected in our eagerness to develop our economies, to exploit the world, do whatever. We are busy fixing the world. Yes, world needs to be fixed to some extent. But we think by fixing the world, everything will be all right. No, we also need to fix this human being. Fixing this human being means we have all gotten committed to individual identities and prejudices. From the simple aspect of gender, we are the same species, but gender has become like two different species. Nations, ideologies, race, religion, all kinds of things have divided and fractured humanity in so many different ways. It is time that we instill this in our children and the future generations, that life happens as one big whole. But it is the magnanimity of the creation that it gives us an individual experience, but actually it's happening as one whole. Either we understand this now, or we will anyway get it when we are buried. When we are buried, we all become part of the land. Same soil, isn't it?